are in the Oasis Bike Workshop in Nashville, Tennessee, which is part of the Oasis Center just outside of downtown. And we are here at our annual summer bike camp, rebuilding bikes with teenagers. Program just turned 8 years old this summer, and actually this whole program started as kind of an experimental summer camp, just kind of a one-off week-long bike camp where we got some bikes donated and taught some neighborhood kids how to fix them up, and then the program kind of grew out of that summer camp. So we do 2 different week-long bike camps, but when school's in session, it's usually like after-school programming year-round. We teach middle school and high school age teens how to build bicycles, rebuild bicycles. Everything we use is donated using parts from other bikes, but you know, regardless, they're gonna pick out might be a whole complete bike. They might start with just the frame, but they're gonna pretty much strip the whole thing down to the frame and learn how to rebuild the bike from scratch. Learn all the working parts of the bike, kind of customize it in the process so they can make it their own original bike. And the hope is that in rebuilding the bike, they're gonna be able to better maintain their bikes. Their bikes are gonna last longer once they leave the camp.
It definitely teaches kids a lot of basic skills, teaches them how to work on a bicycle. But if you learn how to work on a bicycle, you learn how to use an adjustable wrench and how to use a screwdriver and what tools are. You know, a lot of things today are complex and electronic, but a bicycle, you really get the connection. There is nothing, unless you have a bicycle computer, everything is mechanical. You can see how everything works. And so it's a really good basic physics and basic mechanics lesson for kids. And transportation, free transportation. You know, no license, no insurance. You know, you got a helmet, you got a bicycle, you can go. And it's something that, you know, you can maintain. You know, a lot of things are difficult. You have to get someone else to work on it, your cell phone or whatever. But a bicycle, you can maintain a bicycle. It's definitely a good use for the old bikes, you know, that they're getting reused. And, you know, less pollution if people are using bicycles compared to cars. You're not having to produce brand new bikes if you're reusing old bikes. Teaching people how to fix things helps, because then they can take those skills and apply them to everything else. And then that's a lot more reuse compared to everybody just buying everything. It really expands the teaching people how to reuse things. You know, they can kind of take that into all different parts of their life, you know.
I mean, obviously, I think it offsets their carbon footprint. You know, there's also a healthy living aspect, but bikes are pretty expensive. They're just not accessible to everybody. So it became really obvious to us that there's so many bikes just sitting in dark corners of people's houses all over Tennessee, and we're trying to get as many of those bikes as possible to just repurpose them and give them to kids who, a lot of these kids this is their first bicycle, and they learned how to build it. So the first bike they ever had, they learned how to build and maintain. So a lot of these kids didn't even know how to patch a flat tire before they did this, and that's the first thing that we cover day one, is how to fix a flat and how to balance and true your wheel. And they leave here on the last day of class with their own little tiny toolkit that we give them just to do basic maintenance on their bikes. And then every Thursday throughout the year, we have open shop every Thursday evening, where our workshop is open to whoever wants to come in and use our tools. So if their bikes do break down after they finish this program, they can't fix it with the tools that we've given them. This is their workspace that they're welcome to come back to every Thursday evening.
The biggest thing about it is like you're really just having fun. Like it's not like a job. To me, like it doesn't really feel like a job. It's just you're having fun. It's like a hobby more than a job. The kids are the main part that makes the most of it. Like, and then like you always have different personalities and see what people want to do and see what people want to be one day. And then as well as like the foreign exchange students, like see their background, see how their life was before coming to America. And, it's a great experience.
It's fun to bring in a group of kids and see them change as far as they kind of come out of their shell. You know, some kids are kind of quieter and see, you know, who evolves as a leader who helps other kids. First, they don't know what a crescent wrench is. And then you get to where they know where all the tools are. You say, go get me a Phillips head screwdriver. They know what that is, you know, different things. I told a kid the other day, I said, we need a washer. And he brought me the spray can. I said, no, that's not what I need. But, you know, they don't know. They're learning.
Everything we use is donated, mostly individual donors, people that have bikes sitting in their garage or shed, you know, collecting dust, decide to donate their bikes to us. Most of the universities around town, Vanderbilt, Peabody, will give us bikes that are left behind at the end of each semester that have been unclaimed for several months. We get them from there. We've gotten bikes from the Sheriff's Department that have been confiscated, MTA. Donations can be dropped off at 1704 Charlotte Avenue at the Oasis Center up on the second floor, and all donations are tax deductible. But we're also really looking for bicycle related goods. All of our students get helmets, locks, lights, toolkits to take with them. That's 120 students getting that stuff every year. So.